who are born in a first world country. So you're excluding the majority of the world, which that necessarily means that you yourself, you admit that there are some factors that you can't control that would hamper your ability to become a millionaire. So if someone's born in on the Gaza Strip right now today, versus someone who's born in London, you would agree that the person in London has probably an easier time of trying to be a millionaire, right?
100%.
Okay, so can you not extend that same logic to someone in a first world country? Let's say this first world country, someone born in London versus someone born in Bradford, for example. But pretty much, right, if you're born in Bradford, versus you're born in London, you're close to the financial centres. And even if you go to like a pretty normal school, I guarantee you're there with someone who knows someone or who has something, right? So I'm sure you can see, you know, the sort of parallels between if you're born in a third world country versus even in this country, if you're born in the north, if you're born in the south, those factors can hold you back, no?
At the end of the day, if you're in a first world country and let's say you're state funded for your college or whatever it is, you can become a millionaire. Myself, I started with absolutely nothing. And then a lot of the people I know started with absolutely nothing. There's a million different reasons, but at the end of the day, the ability to take accountability is the first thing people have to conquer if they actually want to become a millionaire. So the fact that someone is born in a first world country and blames the system and blames the fact that they were born in this area, not that area, is very naive to the fact that they can still become a millionaire and they have all the technologies for leisure.
There are people living in the States, for example, which is a first world country, that are living in relative or absolute poverty, who they do not have the educational accesses they need, or they do not have, there's so many people in the US right now who are illiterate, who cannot sort of reach the financial levels that they need to ever become a millionaire.
She grew up in an orphanage in the US and she came from absolutely nothing, and now she's also a millionaire. But I'm gonna be honest and say that a lot of the people I know and a lot of people that I'm friends with that are also very successful in first world countries came from the bottom of the barrel. In fact, a lot of them did because they had that extra grit to get through it and they're not comfortable. At the end of the day, I think a majority of the people in the first world country might point fingers and say, this is why I'm not where I want to be, this is not where I want to be, but at the end of the day, it's completely your fault.